Hey, what's going on, guys? It's it's Charger here, and I finally got my controller hooked up to my PC, so now I can actually be good at the game. Kevin's for that. So, yeah, my controller, I couldn't get it hooked up. Here, I gotta change the controls first. Controller way, custom, guard mode, is that? Light, heavy, okay. Switch those around, guard brake, yep. It's all good. That's all good. Alright, guys. 330, 135, alright. Graphics, all fine. Graphics are all good. Did not mean to do that. Anyway. Apply. Alright, and we're good. I just don't have... So, stop loading in. So, I'm gonna go here into, Training Arena. I'm gonna teach you guys how to do stuff like parrying, teach you guys how to do level 3 bot. Pit's fine. So I'm going to teach you guys how to parry, how to deflect if you're an assassin, and a few other things. And here I can play anybody. I'm still going to play my main though. I'm not a white spammer with Orochi though. Don't get that in your head that I'm a white spammer. My Xbox Elite controller, apparently you can't connect Elite controllers to PC, so I had to use the Xbox One S controller, so I don't have any of my what's it called? Oh, it feels good. Better graphics, yet I'm using the controller. So here, I have to go to opponent settings and AI level 3 bot, so he'll actually fight me now. Oh, he just deflected me. Oh, crud. Ah, this dude, I hate. And that's a level 3 bot. Oh my goodness. They are good. The level 3 bots are good. I hate it. Ah. Alright, now I'm going to get into the actual teaching you guys how to parry and stuff. So, yeah, actually, no. It'd be better if the opponent had like let me just go with Shigoki at a level 2, because the level 3s like do all these crazy combos and don't throw many just random heavies. So I'm gonna have to like teach you guys how to parry. So here, okay, do this. Yeah, okay. So what you want to do is at the right time, when they throw an attack, you're going to want to press whatever your heavy button is at the right time. You're going to want to parry, and that's how you parry. And I want to deflect one of his attacks. Ooh. You thought? Alright. Here, hold on. I gotta put it where I have regenerating stamina, so I don't have to worry about losing it. Ooh. So in a real game, obviously, you're not gonna have... Oh, crud. Okay, I'm doing really bad. I'm doing really bad. Alright. Darn it. I'm not doing good. Darn it, my deflects are awful. Ching. That's a deflect right there. Basically, with a deflect, what you want to do is, if it's not unblockable, you dodge into the attack at the right time. That wasn't a deflect. Okay. Okay, I'm not doing. Okay, that was not good. So basically, yeah, do what I just did. Dodge into their attack at the right time. That was a little early. On console, I'm much better at this. I don't know why. It's the same thing. I'm using controller either way. Yeah, but basically, you can do that, which is a heavy, or that, which is a light. But again, some characters only have one type. Like, some characters only have one type. Oh, okay. Dude, this is not how a normal Shigoki would play. Like, he's barely throwing any hugs. Like, this is a weird Shigoki. I mean, again, it is an AI, though. Bop! That does, like, 50 damage, which is pretty nuts. Yeah, but also, when you get guard broke, what you're going to do is, right when he guard breaks you, like that, when he guard breaks you, you're gonna press guard break at about the same time. So basically, what you're gonna want to do is, like, for instance, say I guard broke, you would have to press guard break at about right when the guard break lands. Right when the opponent's guard break lands. By the way, if you ever get a parry off, never, unless it's a light parry, don't throw a heavy. I'm only doing it because I'm only throwing zones, because it does more than a light, and it's still, like, I can still land it without it getting blocked or parried. Oh, crud, what? Oh. Like, that was a heavy I just parried. Okay, this is a weird Shigoki. I don't like fighting bots. But I don't have any friends who play PC. Bing. Oh my goodness. This is not how a real Shigoki plays. I used to main him. I used to main Shigoki. That is not how a Shigoki plays. So it's just weird. I don't like it. Bop! Oh, come on. Oh, I missed. Oh, okay. They're unblockable. He usually doesn't do that. This is... Okay, I don't know what just happened there. His what's it called, went right through me. Like... Yeah, but what you're going to want to do is, say they get guard break you, all you want to do is simply press guard break at about the same time, and it'll counter it, like that. Or dodge into their attack at the right time, because that was not a good counter. Wasn't expecting a guard break there. Yeah, but... Okay, that hit me. I don't know. Again, this is not how a Shigoki plays. Like here, hold up. I'm gonna go and switch over to Shigoki who is a heavy, so I can tell you guys about hyper armor and unblockables and certain like special attacks, like bashes. So Shigoki has a bash, he has two bashes. One, all things that you can't parry and are unblockable are bashes. Shigoki has two: his headbutt and his hug. I'll show you it here. Ooh, that looks like the Shigoki I have on my console. Like, that's the hug. So like, and then he has that. Those are bashes. Those either do this, which give you health, say I were to take damage, or drain stamina, or allow you to get an attack off. Like, see the stamina going down really fast? And then what you want to do is, when they're out of stamina, you're going to want to guard break them and throw them. Or like guard break and throw. Or you're going to want to just parry it. If they like, say, you throw an attack, but you press whatever your feint button is, you feint it. Which is basically you throw an attack and you press whatever your feint button is, it cancels it. Well, what it's gonna do is they might try to parry it because they might think it's an actual attack, and if they're out of stamina, if you parry their attack, they will fall over. Here, let me do this. There. Okay. He did that immediately. Oh, good. Oof. Bop. Yeah, so those are some of the fundamentals. But basically for blocking, especially for light spam, you gotta have really fast reactions. Especially when you're like... And basically that's hyper armor. See how I attacked him? And his attack kept going? Like, his attack kept going. Okay, that's not a good example of it. So basically what hyper armor is your attack is completely uninterruptible unless you get hit with a bash. So again, as I said earlier, a bash that's hyper armor, by the way. But like a bash is like one of those attacks where okay, you can't, and if someone, basically if they're throwing an attack, you cannot guard break most of the time, unless it's like a charge up. Like this is I was charging up my attack, and they could still guard break me. So basically, those are just the fundamentals on how to play for guard breaking, for counter guard breaking, for parrying. And also, there are also heavies, lights, and zone attacks. That's a light attack, which is basically a faster, less damaging one. This is a heavy. They deal more damage, but they're slower. And then this is this is a zone. That's not a zone. This is a zone. That's a zone. Basically, a zone is it's an attack with a large attack area, mainly for clearing out minions, which are in zone B of, say, Dominion. Bonk. Oh, what? Bonk. 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 Yeah, and then finally, I'm going to go back to the assassins. And I'm going to show you guys about Assassin Guard, which is a limited guard. Basically, what the assassins have is this thing where your guard is limited. So what it does is, I'll show you guys. If you hold your guard in a specific direction for a certain period of time, your guard disappears and it stops guarding that direction. It's called reflex guard. It's basically purely reflex, and you can't just hold it in one direction. You have to move it based on where the attack is coming from. So like here, I'll show you guys. Here, I'll tell him to hold position. I'll tell Shigoki to hold position here. Hold position. I'll look at my guard. I'm an assassin, and see how it slowly dissipates. And then I'm back to neutral, where I have no stance. And then I put it up. Like say I'm getting light spammed, I'd have to like guard like this. I'd have to like move it around. Or like say I'm trying to guard an attack, but I know they're attacking that way, I can't just hold it. I have to do like reflex. Yeah, but the zones on certain characters are very good. On others, they're meh. Like, for instance, Raider or the guy I'm playing, Orochi, are very good. Because, like, Raiders is unblockable, and if you guard break, you can get it off. So, like, you guard break them, you can get the zone off with Raider. You can get a free zone off. And also, you can execute. Executions are basically what you've seen me been doing, like I do this. Here, I'll show you guys what it is. Show you what an execution is. That. The longer the execution, the more health you gain from it. As well as the fact that, like Raider, for instance, his zone allows you to execute while most don't. Like, if I killed him with the zone right now, like, I'm going to get him really low with heavies. Oh, no, that was not it. That was not good. Also, there are dodge attacks. Certain characters have attacks where you can dodge to the left, to the right, to the back, to the front, or to the back. Very few have back dodge. Oh, wait, I can't zone him. He's guarding one way. He's only guarding that one way. So yeah, but those are basically the fundamentals of this game. And also, wait, there is one more thing, though. There is one more thing. Certain characters have this thing called all guard. It's basically where they guard in every direction. It does, however, take up stamina. Let me show you. Conqueror is someone who has it. And this is a form of hidden stance. Basically, certain characters, when you hold back the right stick, or whatever your hidden stance button is, you can do a hidden stance. Like, for instance, Conqueror, you do it, he has all guard, where he guards in all directions. As you can see, it's this full block stance in the top right. He also has something called an infinite combo, where he just throws infinite lights. See, look, infinite lights. Or you can do infinite heavies. They're kind of slow because he's a heavy. Because there are heavies, assassins, vanguards, and hybrids. Heavies are the slowest, but with the most damage. Meanwhile, assassins are high damage, high speed. However, they have what is known as, obviously, reflex guard, and also they have not the highest of health. Now I'm going to put him over to level 2 bot so I can show you all guard. Basically, this is all guard. You very, very slowly, and you lose stamina. And you can't counter guard break while you're in it. So basically, if you get attacked while you're in all guard, Oh, and you also can't do anything against... You also can't... What is this bot doing? In All Guard, someone guards breaks you, you can't counter it. And if someone throws an unblockable, you have to leave All Guard and counter it. Like Conqueror, for instance, with his All Guard, if someone hits you while you're in it with a normal attack, you can press heavy and do a guaranteed heavy attack. I believe, how much damage does that do? That does 36 damage. Or 30 damage. Okay, yeah, you see, and you can't dodge in All Guard either. Bop. Bop. Yeah, in All Guard you can't dodge. Like, that was a bash I just did. Certain characters, if you press, like, a light or heavy, and then press X, or whatever your bash button is, it's a guaranteed light, usually, with most bashes. Say with Warden. Warden has a guaranteed light attack on bash. So does what's his name? Black Prior and Conqueror. Like Conqueror, you do the bash and it's a guaranteed light. Like this, watch, boom. Guaranteed light. And that's called a wall splat. Basically, what you do is, if you guard break push them, once you guard break and press guard break again, you push them into a wall. Like that. Or you bash them into a wall. Come on. Get into the wall. Bonk. I don't think he wants to. That's called a wall splat. There, that's a wall splat, which is usually a guaranteed heavy. Boom, boom. That's his zone. Conqueror has his zone where basically he can't be hit. He's the only one who does that, though. He can't be guard broke. He can only be parried or blocked. And so his attacks can only be parried or blocked. Again, that's what his zone does, though. Basically, if you try to hit him, it just bounces off like that and drains your stamina. Of course, the zone, however, does take a lot of stamina and doesn't do much damage, but again, it is purely meant for clearing minions, and very rarely is it made for tactical use in an actual fight. And then we're going to go to someone else with another hidden stance, but not an all guard. It's a different type of hidden stance. His name is, we're going to go to Zhang Jun. He's he's the Wulin faction heavy. He has a special all guard stance, where basically what he does is, he regains stamina super fast. But again, Nobushi has one too, where basically she can, like, press it, hold it back, and then do guard break, which does a kick, which is guaranteed light, or if she does it and does a hit light, it does bleed damage. Basically, what bleed damage is basically you take damage over time. These are chains. That is a chain attack. Hold on a second. Yeah, but those are chain attacks. As you can see up in the top right, that's a chain. You do multiple attacks. and you perform a chain. So that's basically what that is. And that's a running attack. Basically what you do is, while you're running, you can do that. You can press heavy, or X, depending on your character, and do a special attack. Like, that's Jang Jun's. The running one is, it's like a double slash. That does a decent amount of damage if both land. Does 45 damage. And then that's an unblockable. That one, basically, whenever you see that indicator with like a black arrow, that's like down a black arrow, like that, and like a shield, that's how you know it's unblockable. So that's how you can tell if an attack's unblockable or not. And then there's like, I can throw a light and do that, or I can just do a dot attack and then do it. See, he has a lot of combos. Certain characters, such as Tiandi, though, don't have a lot of combos. However, when his combos are used properly, they're very helpful. Now, here's the hidden stance I was talking about. Say, look, I go into here. I have player stamina on. Let me drain all my stamina out. Then watch this. See how fast I regain stamina? Did I see how I'm out of stamina? I see how fast I regain it. And then also certain characters have this thing called a parry punish. Like, say I were to parry his attack. Oh, crud. Destroyed. Alright, anyways. So, let me just parry one of his attacks, and I'll show you guys. Oh, that was weird. I don't like that. Like, here's his. I press guard break, and it does that. It's a stamina draining attack. Nah, Chief. I do that, which drains their stamina a bunch. Bonk. And that's a guard break throw. Basically, he was out of stamina, so I pressed X twice. Ooh, I'm lagging. Or I'm getting frame drops. Ooh, that was not good. Oh, jeez. Huh. I don't really fight Shigokis. It's kind of weird. Not many people play him. I parried his attack. Why did that thing not happen? Bonk. So yeah, that's basically it. Thank you all for watching, and have a great day.